Let's be honest. When you're just trying to get by, the idea of saving money can feel, well, kind of like a joke, right? If you've ever felt like it's completely impossible, this explainer is for you. We're going to break down some advice that's actually doable, even when your budget is stretched super thin. Okay, let's get into it.
First, let's just get a handle on the reality here. According to our source material, something like half of all Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 50%. If that's you, you are so far from being alone in this. It's a huge number, and it really shows you the scale of the problem.
And yeah, when you hear a number like that, it's easy to just throw your hands up and ask this exact question. It feels like you're on a treadmill that you just can't get off of, with nothing left at the end of the month. But here's the thing. The answer is yes. It really is possible.
And it all starts right here. Not in your wallet, not in your bank account, but in your head. The biggest, most important first step you can take is to totally shift the way you think about saving.
This right here, this quote, is everything. Seriously, the second you stop telling yourself, I can't save money, you crack open the door to a bunch of new possibilities. It's about taking back control.
And this is that shift in action. See the difference? The old way of thinking, I can't, it's just a dead end, a brick wall. But the new question, where can I find it? That turns it into a game. It becomes a puzzle you can actually solve.
Which brings us to the fun part, the treasure hunt. I absolutely love calling it this because that's what it feels like. You're not trying to invent money out of nowhere. You're going on an adventure to find cash that's already yours, just hiding in plain sight.
And you know, it's funny where this money hides. It's in that lunch you grabbed because you were in a rush. It's in that streaming subscription you signed up for a free trial and totally forgot about. These little things, they add up. They're the clues on your treasure map.
So, want to go on a specific mission? Try the 10% challenge. The idea is to challenge yourself to slash your utility bills by just 10%. Call your providers, see if there's a better deal, and then, and this is key, print out your last couple of bank statements and grab a highlighter. You got to see where every dollar is really going.
And as you're going through those statements, highlighter in hand, you have to ask one simple but kind of tough question for every single line item. Was this a want or was this a need? Needs are the things that keep you housed, fed, and healthy. Wants? Well, wants are pretty much everything else. Being honest here is a total game changer.
Okay, so you've shifted your mindset, you've gone on the treasure hunt, and you've found some cash. Now what do? You fire up the automation engine. This is the secret weapon that makes saving happen without you even trying.
You know why this trick works so well? It's all psychology. When you have money automatically moved to savings the second your paycheck hits, your brain never even sees it as money you can spend. It's the ultimate out of sight, out of mind. You learn to live off the rest and you honestly don't even miss it.
And setting it up is so simple. Step 1, you identify an amount from your treasure hunt. Let's say it's the $15 you were spending on that streaming service you just canceled. Step 2, you log into your bank and set up a recurring transfer for that $15. And step 3, you just let it go. You let the system do the heavy lifting for you.
And please don't think you need to start with some crazy high number. Even $50 a month makes a huge difference. That's like $12 a week. That's packing a lunch a couple of times instead of buying it. It is so achievable.
So, why are we even doing all of this? What's the point? It's all about building your own personal safety net. It's about getting to a place where, when life throws a curveball, because it always does, a surprise bill doesn't send your whole world into a panic.
I'm just going to say this again, nice and slow, because it is that important. Every single person needs an emergency fund. This is not a luxury. It is a core requirement for feeling secure. It's your financial shield.
Now, the big ultimate goal our source recommends is having enough saved to cover 8 to 12 months of your basic expenses. That's the amount that gives you real, genuine freedom to handle pretty much anything without needing to take on debt.
And I know, you see a number like that and it feels like trying to climb Mount Everest in your flip-flops. It seems absolutely impossible. But nobody climbs a mountain by trying to jump to the top. You start with one single step. And here it is. This is your first step. Just $20. $20 a week. That's it. That's less than a cup of coffee a day. Can you find $20 a week? Of course you can. This is how you start. One small, consistent step after another.
This quote really just wraps the whole philosophy up perfectly. It's not about feeling deprived, it's about being intentional.
You make sure your needs are covered, you live your life, but you do it on just a little bit less than you make. That gap, that's where the magic happens.
And this, for me, is the most powerful message of all. This has nothing to do with how much money you earn. It's about how smart you are with the money you have. Someone making $50K with a solid plan can be in way better shape than someone making $100K with no plan at all. It's all about being strategic.
So I'm going to leave you with that question. This isn't just some theory. It's a challenge, an invitation. So after you're done here, take 5 minutes and really think about it. Where will you find your first $20? Because finding it, that's how you start to change everything.